Lock number 5. What if a lock didn't keep things out, it kept a time? Mason Hale, 31, moves into a cheap walk-up after a breakup. He labels everything: screws in jars, cables in zip bags, spices in a left-leaning hand. At a flea market, he buys a brass padlock stamped 5. The key has the same digit scratched on its head. The seller shrugs. Old shop lock. Solid. Mason uses it on the storage closet of his kitchen paint cans, winter coats, a box of letters. He texts his sister a photo. She replies, "Very you." At 5 p.m., the very first day, the padlock pops open by itself and taps his shoe. He relatches it. Next day, he sets a timer for 4:59 and stares. The second hand kisses 12. Click open again. He takes the lock apart on a towel. The guts are clean, tucked in the hollow, a rolled paper sliver, pencil faint. This lock does not keep things. It keeps a promise. Day 3, he zip ties it to the hasp. At 5 o'clock, the tie snaps with a dry pop. Day 4, he stays late at work. A neighbor texts at 5:06. "Your closet door just opened and shut. You home?" That night, something taps 5 times from inside the closet, polite as a visitor. Mason searches old archives. A hardware store 2 blocks over closed 5 years ago this week after the owner failed to return. In the photo, a sign on the shop door reads, "Temporarily closed and tidy," left-leaning cursive like his labels. He lines the lock in his palm at 4:59. The apartment feels colder without moving air. He sets his phone to record the closet. The key ring rattles once like a coin struck. 5 o'clock, the padlock releases. The door eases an inch and waits, like a person pausing to be invited. "What promise?" Mason asks. A breath of basement air slips through concrete. Oil, dust. He parts the coats. Leaning against the back wall is a wooden plaque he owned, temporarily closed in that same hand. He flips it. On the back, in dull pencil, "Hold the door for me." His phone chimes with a calendar he never made. Anniversary, 5 years. The dead closet bulb glows warm. In the hall, slow steps pass and stop by his threshold, as if reading a sign. At 5:01, the padlock sits back on the hasp latched from the inside. If the lock that keeps a promise chose your door and the sign you found belongs to a shop that never touched your closet, who are you holding it for? And when does their temporary end?